Hi guys, I'm Matthew.
And I'm Daniel. We are a Bella brother, and today we thought we'd just have a little chat, and I was going to throw out just something I randomly thought of, a little challenge to Matthew to recreate one of my hairstyles, my infamous hairstyle that went a little bit viral on Twitter, where everyone said that I was copying Mariah Carey from the St. John's Divine performance. Now, what they don't understand is I know exactly what they were talking about, and yes, I was copying that.
They think...
What's the problem here?
They think they were clever.
What is the problem here, Matthew? Do you know what I mean?
When people think they're making a joke that you made, and it's at your expense, but you made
Exactly. I'm not going to tell you how I did it, or what I did first. I've given you the video here that you can look at.
Yeah.
And you can kind of try and work out a little bit. I can tell you now that these are all that you're going to need. Yeah? So that's what I'm going to tell you for now. I'm going to take my hair off of this hairband.
I think I know, you know.
Okay, well let's see. And while we're doing that, why don't we have a little chat about something that we've been thinking about for a little while now. I know that it's quite popular these days that YouTubers...
to talk down on people.
That YouTubers do a Patreon, but what we've been thinking is that we would do a Patreon where we can react. We would do the same thing.
But what the twist we put on it is it's going to be us this time, having our little day in the sun. We decided we'd do a Patreon so that we could do, you know, content that we wouldn't otherwise do on YouTube because there would be no point in it for us. So that's like watching episodes of shows that you guys wanted us to see.
So I thought, because I'm not actually that much of a stranger to the idea of watching a BL series. So that's called I believe a boy love series, and essentially it's just gay love stories. I've watched a couple episodes from certain things, and I have really enjoyed them. So my thought was that maybe we could watch some of these episodes, because I know for a fact that when I was watching Two Moons 2 that I was absolutely desperate to see if anyone else was crying their eyes out when Kit, and I can't even remember his name now, and his boyfriend got together finally. I just found that to be a very emotional experience. Right, so talk us through what you think you're doing.
Right, so what I think I'm doing is I'm gathering the top part of your hair, not the very bottom part, and not the front of it. I'm leaving the front bits out.
Are you ripping it out? Are you trying to drag me by it?
I'm trying not to.
Lift me off the ground? Or
being as sensitive as I can.
So you think that's as much? Okay, I'm not going to say anything.
You think that's as much as you had in there?
I'm going to preface this by saying I don't have a lot of hair. I mean, I do have a lot of hair, but it's not thick. It's a lot of thin hair, if that makes sense. So what tends to happen...
Tightly packed, thin, fine hair.
Yeah. What tends to happen with curly hair is that it can be quite fine, and therefore it can just break off. So I don't want Matthew to be too rough. You're isolating the front parts, I see.
Kinda, yes. What my thinking is, because I've seen you do your hair a couple of times, that there's a little bit less going on at the front than there was before. Let me pull some out. Then I'm going to tie the back of it up, and then, and only then,
horrifying,
I'm going to clip a bit of it upwards. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Maybe I can try and gather this ponytail higher up.
Oh no!
What's wrong? What's going on?
What a nightmare. My hair's not as... well, it seems like it was curly at the front that day, and today it's not that curly.
Right, then... and the clip's coming in. Hang on, Dale. What's wrong? Hang on.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. I think you want, like, hold on. I'll put that like that for you.
Look at me. I haven't styled the front yet, obviously.
Well,
you know what you look like? You look
Russell
like
Brand.
Kind of. You look like that. Who's that woman in A Knight's Tale? Who has that real choppy haircut? The back looks like a glorious...
Matthew's not actually bad at doing haircuts, but I did his haircut, so you can't blame him for that. But
if only I could cut my own hair, do you know what I mean?
He's not bad at doing haircuts, but I wouldn't go out of your way, say you had prom coming up or anything. I wouldn't message us in the DMs for that. Okay, can I tell you what I feel like the most wrong thing you did was?
I haven't even really been able to say it from the front. What is it?
So I didn't take that much hair up when I did my hair.
Right.
Because if you can see, I'm pretty sure there's like 4 hairs at the back.
No, it looks alright at the back.
Phew.
It does, it.
I basically, what I did when can I take it out? Did you even put a ponytail in it?
Yeah.
Is that's like literally majority of my hair is in this ponytail.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have done that.
You can't see the back of your head, I can.
What
Maybe what I've done is better.
What I tend to do is put up a little bit of the top hair because I can frizz it out and make it look more, and then the majority of my hair can be down, and then it looks thicker. I mean, was it worth it? Perhaps not, but I find that I keep thinking about cutting my hair off, which some of you are going now. Yeah, do it. I have had short hair. Matthew's had long hair in the past. But I do know that if the minute I cut it, I'd think, oh, I didn't do enough. I didn't live enough with my hair. But then when you take risks like this, you end up trending on Twitter. So anyway, the point being, we're thinking of doing a Patreon.
That's the main thing. And what you could get from a Patreon is little moments like this, a little bit behind the scenes,
Rubbish like this.
Little bits of rubbish like this that you wouldn't want on anywhere else. You get to pay for it.
We could be watching series like Two Moons 2. I've seen other names of series that I'd like to watch. As someone who is gay, I do enjoy seeing actual romances blossoming in an innocent, romantic way. Yeah. Which it also at the same time leaves me a little bit like heartbroken, thinking, oh, this is what I wanted. I wish I could have this sort of like love, which feels this. Yeah. It's been a long lockdown. That's true. So if you've got anything in mind that you'd like us to watch on Patreon, then let us know down below. We can obviously watch full-length episodes and things on Patreon. And also let you in a little bit into the sort of the creative process of what we're doing musically, so you'll be able to see some certain things before we put them out for everybody else to hear our music and things of that nature. We'd like it if you guys came on in, joined us, and we could have a bit more back and forth and dialogue and a sense of community, so we can kind of get to know some of the people that are following us and are interested in us. So, yeah. So thank you for watching this, and we'll see you guys around. Yeah, see you soon. Bye.